tengok ni So Ahmad Haris Hakim. So apa yang Haris try to show us ni? Force can? What happens?
Force can move a stationary object.
Yes, exactly. Thank you Haris. Siapa ni? Haris, and thank you for the person yang respond tadi. Okay, good. Okay, so next kita tengok ni apa ni? Ashraf Naufal. What he's trying to do? Dia campak. Okay, so what happened to the sharpener? It changes its position kan? Alright. Okay, and then this one. What happened to the toy car? It moves. Okay.
Horse can move object.
Yeah. Okay. Masih lagi sama, and this one change its shape. So that, okay. Right. Okay, thank you very much, friend. Okay, so this is excellent. Okay, apa ni? Alright. So that is caused by a force. Okay, so great. Okay, so this is a very interesting experience. So what's the reason I asked you to share the videos? Anybody knows? So what you have done just now is related to what we are going to learn today. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about and work energy and power is related to force. Okay. Now, can you see the class code kat batas tu? Nampak tak?
Yes, nampak.
Okay, the class code, do you know what is it? So do you know this symbol? So this symbol is about class point. Kalau siapa ada tak kelas mana-mana yang you dah guna class point? Tak ada
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Okay, so saya nak share. Okay, this is very nice and interactive. So I want you to go to, okay, you ada, kalau if you are using your laptop ataupun if you are using your iPad, you pergi kat Safari ataupun pergi dekat Google Chrome, type classpoint.app. This is not an application ya, dekat website sahaja. So you can go to the classpoint.app dah. And then you just go to Google and then you search je classpoint.app. And then yes, nampak tak Faiz Muhammad has joined the class point, my class ni. So I want to see everyone on the screen. I want to see everyone's name. Use your name ya. Jangan guna nama yang saya tak tahulah. So let's start. Okay, saya tutup. Look at this. From the video just now, we see that we need to be productive. So what's the answer? Which situation? Is there a good situation or on your situation? work done in this situation. Okay, situation 2. Ada tak? Situation 1 or push situation 2. And then pushing card. Okay, so very good. So this is the best answer. Okay. Okay, pushing. Yeah, which pushing? Push yes. Yes ni pun tak menjawab lah. Push no. No ni apa yang no? Maknanya tak ada langsung ke work being done. Okay. Push. Boys pull wall and down image push trolley. Okay, ini bukan jawapan yang betul because this is only telling us what is the diagram, what are the diagrams about. Jadi ini tak menjawab soalan lah, dia just explain je gambar tu pasal apa. Soalan tanya which are work being done. Kalau being done awak kena beritahu lah yang mana satu. Okay, so how do you define work? Okay, so for this one, how do you define work? So just now we have seen tadi two situations. Okay, you all dah tengok situation ni. And just now we have agreed that the situation number 1, okay, shows apa?
Pushing.
Situation number 1 shows there is work being done. Betul? Agree? Right. Now,
Agree.
if this is, okay, kalau lah situation 1 tu means there is work being done. Okay, sini. Okay, work is done here. Awak kata work is done here. Okay, but you say this one, no work done. Okay, now look at these three diagrams. What are the differences? Ataupun what is the difference between these two diagrams? What's the difference? So what do you think work is? Hana, Husna. What do you think, Hana?
My answer is same with Haris.
Okay, tak apa. Kita stop dulu. Okay, now. So tapi at least you ada some ideas lah. Work is done when there is movement. So work is not done when there is no movement. Okay, now this is the definition of work. Work is the product. What is product? Product ni darab lah. Okay, product ni adalah darab. Darab apa? The product of force and displacement in the direction of the force. So when you have, if you have written the word product, so you don't have to write times lah. Awak tak perlulah cakap force times time. Work is the product of force times time. Salah. You just mention the product of force and displacement because product means darab dah. Okay. So this definition, okay, this one you should write in your notebook, yeah. So you need to know this one. So this product, okay, from this definition, we get the formula. So what's the formula? So the formula is work done equals to force times displacement. So now you know displacement, the symbol is S. Force, the symbol is F, capital F. Okay, so those are the symbols. Now let's talk about the unit. Units. Okay, so for work done, the unit is joule. For force, anyone knows what is the unit for force? Do you still remember we learned before you punya ujian? What's the unit for force?
N.
N, yes. Very good. Excellent. So what about displacement? If you have understood the meaning of displacement, so what do you think? Can you measure displacement?
Distance.
Yes, yeah, it's similar. Not distance lah, dia berbeza sikit. So how do you measure distance? You use a
Kilometer.
very good, excellent. You measure using meter ruler. Therefore, what's the unit of a meter ruler?
M. M.
M for?
Meter.
M for meter lah, kan? Awak punya unit meter lah, kan? Kalau awak jalan pun, saya nak pergi sekolah. Sekolah berapa jarak dia? Awak akan cakap kilometer, kan? Sebab jauh kan? Kilo tu kita sebab it's too far kan? Kita guna prefix. Okay, so this is the definition of work. Now, so kat sini dia bagi tahu lah displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is the distance, but you need to mention the direction. Okay, it has direction. So displacement is a vector quantity. Distance is a scalar quantity. Okay, so let's continue, right? Now, displacement just now, we talked about displacement just now. So, I want to emphasize again lah. So, what is displacement? So, displacement is a vector quantity. That is one thing you need to know. So, what do we mean by vector? Vector means it has both magnitude and also has direction. So what is magnitude? Magnitude is value, dia ada nilai. Jadi kalau saya daripada A, I want to go to position B. This is okay, saya travel jalan macam ni, pusing singgah kedai ke whatever, then I arrive at B. So this one, the total distance travel, let's say the total distance travel daripada sini semua. So the total is, let's say, 50 kilometers. Now, if I ask you what is the displacement, is it 50 kilometers? No. Okay, the 50 kilometers, this one is distance. So distance is the total path taken. So distance is total path taken between 2 points. Okay, awak pergi between, tak boleh tengok, tulis pula. Between 2 points. So point A and B. So that's distance. So what is the displacement? So this is the displacement from A to B. So that is the displacement. So what is the displacement? So displacement is a shortest. Shortest what? Shortest distance traveled between 2 points. Well, let's move on further about work. So what do you need to know? So now we already know the definition. Okay. So what's the definition again? Let me call
Product.
Yes, product. Alamak. Okay. Sekejap. Saya tersilap. Okay. So work just now apa tadi? The definition, Faiz? The definition of work just now, Faiz? Can you repeat?
The product of
Faiz 1, Faiz 2, Faiz 3? Tak ada.
the product of
Alamak, baru sebut tadi. Okay, who can help, Faiz?
Me.
Yes, please.
The product of force and displacement in the direction of the force.
Excellent. Okay, siapa tu tadi?
Hannah.
Hana. Well done, Hana. Okay, so Hana jawab tadi. Okay, next, what is the SI unit for work? Just now I told you.
W.
Double.
W is the
Joule.
for that. W adalah symbol for the word work. Sebab kalau dalam fizik awak nak tulis nota, you will not write W-O-R-K panjang-panjang. Okay, what are you going to write? You will simply, kalau awak write a note, you will simply write W and everybody knows that you are talking about W. W is work. So that's a symbol. Now I'm asking you, what is the unit? SI unit.
Joule.
Okay, let's hear from Norman. What's the unit, Norman? Yep.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep.
Can you repeat the question?
Repeat the question.
Hmm.
Tak apa. Okay, nanti Norman dia tak dengar soalan. Okay, tadi ada yang jawab dah kat dalam ni. Ashraf Naufal kata N. Is it N? The unit for work?
No.
Is it N? No. Okay. So what's the answer? Ni kenapa tak dengar, tak faham,
Joule.
tak dengar soalan saya ni? Yeah, the answer is Joule.
Joule.
Farha jawab kan? Okay, so you need to know, I told you just now. So the unit is Joule. Bila saya cakap? Ni?
Tadi.
Kan? Ni. Joule. Okay, so what is Joule? Joule is the SI unit for work. Newton is the unit for what? For force. And S is the S is the symbol. But the unit for S is M, meter. Okay, can you differentiate between symbols and units? So unit ni pun dia ada symbols. So for what I'm trying to say here is, now sekarang ni awak kata SI unit is J. So actually you can write like this. The SI unit is Joule. So make sure you write in small letter, because this is not a name. This is a unit. Okay, but this Joule has a symbol. So what's the symbol? So J. Now, J is the symbol for what? Symbol for unit. W is what? W is the symbol for the word work. So you see, don't confuse the term symbol, okay? Symbol is not, when I ask you about unit, I don't mean symbol, okay? Symbol is not unit. Okay, unit has its symbol. Physical quantity work also has its symbol. Okay lah, dah banyak kali saya sebut tu, ulang-ulang tu. Kenapa saya ulang-ulang? Nanti sampai form 5 pun confused. Form 5 pun masih confused lagi this one. Okay, so I hope you are clear about the differences between those two. Okay, next, what is the meaning of 1 joule? Okay, so if I have okay, let's say I say, okay, I have a ball. So this ball has work, has done work, and the work done is 1 joule. So I ask you, what is the meaning of 1 joule? So your answer would be 1 joule of work done. Okay, 1 joule is work is done when force of 1 Newton is used to move an object over a distance of 1 meter in the direction of the force. So that is this one. So how do I get this definition? How come I explain 1 joule means this one? So I get this one from the formula. So what's the formula? Work equals to F times S.
And S.
Yes. So if I have work of 1 joule, okay, work done by the ball is 1 joule. So 1 joule is the work. So if I ask you, what is 1 joule? 1 joule means the ball apply a force of how much? 1 Newton.
1 Newton.
Okay, and then how far it travels?
Over
Satu
1
kali
meter.
satu,
1 meter.
satu kali dua, dua. Jadi tak bolehlah 2 ke 3 ke 4. Tak boleh. Kena juga 1. But this is displacement and displacement has its unit. So what is the unit of displacement?
Meter M.
Meter.
Meter.
Therefore, kalau awak belajar matematik, N darab M. Apa? NM lah. Just like A times B equals to AB. So therefore, we say that 1 joule equals to 1 Newton force applied on an object to travel 1 meter distance in the direction of force. So this one, you can write your own words, okay? As long as you understand, okay? Right, kalau awak tak faham apa yang saya cakap ni, awak takkan dapatlah jawab the definition. Tapi if you have understood, you don't have to memorize pun this one, okay? You can answer the question. Okay, now, okay, so let me clear ni, this whiteboard. Okay, so now look at this. Moment of force and energy. Okay, what you are going to look at moment of force and energy. So what is moment of force? What is energy? How are they related to work? How is moment of force and energy related to work? So the answer is, okay, moment of force and energy, both of them has the same unit as work. So what is the unit of moment of force? The unit is Newton meter. What is the unit of energy? Joule ataupun Newton meter as well. So that means, okay, we can conclude that work, okay, work, there is related to moment of force and also energy. And the relationship is in the unit. Okay, they share the same unit. Nama dia lain-lain tapi they share the same unit, sama unit dia. Okay, so before we move on further, if you have this question, can you complete this? Dah azan lah kat sini. 1 kilojoule equals to, how do you change this one to joule? So 1 kilo,
1,000.
yes, 1,000 joule. Because 1k equals to 1,000. K itu adalah represented by this one. Okay. Megajoule?
10 kilojoule.
You kena hafal lah. Saya azan lah kat sini, saya tulis sekejap awak tengok. Tera. So mega? This one. Jadi ada 6 zero.
1 million.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 1 million. So you need to know this one. Right? Okay, what is the similarity between work, moment of force and energy? Ni kita dah mention tadi. Both of them unit Newton meter. Okay? We have talked about this. Okay, now look at this lady. This lady is taking her briefcase. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, she is lifting an object vertically. Okay, she is lifting an object vertically. So what is vertical? Up or down? Betul tak? Okay, through a height of 1 meter. So now dia angkat. This is 1 meter. Okay, how much a force? How much is a force done? Okay, force is 20 Newton. So now, can you calculate how much is work being done by this lady? How much is work being done by this lady? So let's hear the answer from... Kita nak warna apa, class? Okay, let's have the pink color. Liana. Liana?
Yes,
What's the work done by that lady? Question is, how much work is done by this lady in lifting the briefcase? So macam mana?
Maybe.
Yep, 20.
20
times 1 meter.
Yeah, Muhammad. Kata Eliza pun jawab betul. Okay, very good. Excellent. So, you see, so you can use the formula you know just now. So, what's the formula? The formula just now is this one. W equals to F times S. So, when it moves vertical in 1 meter, so you just substitute 1 meter here and the force is 20. Therefore, the work done is 20 joule. Okay, very good. Excellent. So there is a second situation, activity B. So what is the work done? So senang je lah. How much you gonna find out what is the force applied and find out how much is the distance. Okay. Okay, so since this is the distance, you just times these two and you get 50 joule. Okay, guys, what about activity C? What's the work done? Let's
60
hear.
joule.
Yep. Okay, betul. Okay, so you just W equals to Fs. And you know the F, you know the S. So F adalah 2. S adalah 0.3. So, what's the answer?
0.6
What's the unit?
joule.
Yay! Okay, good. Alright, kita move on to the next. Okay. Now, I want everybody to go to your class point. one top betul tak 200 betul bawah. Okay, this time yang issue dia unit must be capital. It is so correct. Okay. Alright. So kita dah tengok tadi. Next. Okay, so these are the answer. 200 joule and 3000. Okay, unit mesti besar. Relate work with energy and power. Okay. Energy. So what is energy? So energy is the ability to do work. Alright.